Hey everyone, today is Thursday, the 6th of January 2022, and I'm Holazor, continuing along with my daily quest. Today I've got a water quest to complete, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe this might just be one of the last quest potions that I've got. Extra loot. 3 charges remaining. No, I've got 3 quest potions left, so there's a few hanging in there, but they'll be all expended soon. And jump on in and get started. It's a water quest today, so it'll be interesting to see what I end up getting and how I end up doing on account of the fact that I've rented out pretty much all of my cards at this point. I'm only holding on to the Untamed and Dice edition in my collection here. So it'll be interesting to see if I can play the alleged modern format uh, against everything. That's been my challenge for the last couple of days. So this particular rule set is target practice and Little League. So that will mean we can only use 4 mana creatures or less. And it's a little bit of a tough draw because there's not much in terms of stuff that can really effectively tank in this amount of health. However, I am still going to try. I'll go with Feasting Seaweed there. Now I've used Elven Mystic because they can silence. And Tortoise and Fight is pretty fragile when it comes to those sorts of attacks. Magical ones, that is. But he's got armor, so he might do okay. Put the Feasting Seaweed in the second position. Throw the chicken in somewhere, and we will run away and see whether or not this wins. With any luck, we can get something done, but we'll find out shortly. And I'm going to just take a moment to get stream readers ready to go. Got a nice easy level to complete. So if you want to get involved with stream readers, the link is in the chat now. I'm going to be placing down a war beast because that's what I need to do for my quest over there. I'll need one more later on. And I was about right in bringing the silence along. But now it's all over. The biggest threat is the Defender of Truth. They've got way more speed than my Tortoise in Chief. I can't withstand all those attacks, so that's a loss to me. Alright, what have we got? 50 mana, dragon and water. Water Splinter, Dragon Splinter. Silent Summoners anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go with, since people are going to have Divine Shield, go with a bit of Return Fire and health. Blind is not going to be all that useful given the rule set. We'll throw a silence in just for good measure. I'll throw in a Demoralize and see how I go. Thanks Lazy Bones for the Epic Musketeer. It will hopefully serve us well on the battlefield. But I think it's just you and I. It is. Alright. So they have quite a bit of magic damage, so I'm glad I picked Chain Golem. However, on the how can I do damage side of the coin, there's not many ways. I've got my Magic Reflect, I've got Chain Golem when he does manage to hit, as well as Phantom of the Abyss, but their team is looking mighty fine at this point in time. It's been difficult to hit them on the way through. I think I might be okay. Hey, Ben Purple, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. My daily quest recharged at an earlier time today. Decided to give a different time slot a go. I've still got another 10 or so days away from my day job, so I can stream in the middle of the day without a worry at the moment. That one is a win, first win towards the quest. So if you haven't seen my stream for a little while, I've changed it up a tad. I have rented out my diamond level cards to other players, except for my Untamed and Dice collection. So I'm trying to see how far I can go using just Untamed Dice and any Chaos Legion cards that I might have as well. So I'm emulating what a modern format game might end up being like without actually it formally being a rule set yet. So that's why there is far less choice for me in terms of cards to play at the moment. And I'll tell you what, it's challenging. But if I was stuck in Gold League before, the fact that I can hold my position with just these cards suggests that once I start getting some of the Chaos Legion cards into the mix, which I will do very soon, it's going to be a very different type of game. I honestly feel like Bronze League players that only have a few of the cards probably have an advantage at this point, because some of those Chaos Legion cards are quite powerful. And so they rightly should, given the cost of them. So this one's back to basics and 4 mana or less creatures, Little League, so there's not a great deal that can be played or done there. Now I'm going to just quickly stop renting out the Chaos Legion cards that I am renting out, because I did that by accident the other day. And then in terms of reward cards, I'll be only using ones that are part of the modern format. So we go to rewards. This is basically going to be from memory at this point. Whether the Radiant is considered modern. Captain's Ghost, Centauri Mage, Chain Spinner, Crystal Werewolf, Daria is not considered modern. These guys are... You're not. You are... Phineas is... Believe Fire Spitter is... Flame Monkey is... Devil Onliner, Cube is... That's considered modern. So is Cretch, but I never use Cretch, so whatever. Naga Assassin is considered modern. Nightmare, Octopider, the Pellicor Gang. They're all considered modern format. Order of the Seas is not. They are beta. You are. Don't think Silver Shield Archers is. No, neither is Silver Shield Assassin. Sheriff is. Grog is. Spirit Miner is not. Temple Priest. I don't think the Kraken is. Is Undead Rex. Yep, they have the right card border. Bonesmith, Crystalsmith, Heatsmith, Seedsmith. All of the Venaris are. Warrior of Peace is considered modern. So is Wave Runner. Zarin Ifrit is. Wow, I thought they were a way older card. Okay, so I'm going to stop renting out those ones. What did I do there? What did I do with my filtering? For rent. Yes. Right, some of them have already been cancelled. No, there's still ones in the list. I'll sort that out after this battle. Alright, let's see what's happening in this battle. I don't think I'm going to win. I've got too much of a wall of HP and I clearly don't have enough damage. So that's out of there. Let's cancel that again. And let's do this by card XP. That'll make it the easiest. So anything that's 400 has the potential to be modern. Because all of these are beta reward cards. Oh, Nectar Queen is modern. Now, Barking Spider, I can see Bakawani's got that rented out. So I'm not going to withdraw that one from the rental market because Bakawani's a regular viewer of the Twitch stream that I do. Okay, this makes this a lot easier to figure out what is modern format and what is not, just by looking at the collection power of the cards. Becomes a little bit more difficult when it comes to the rares because the collection power is, oh no, it's the same. It's different rather. I was looking at the XP for the other ones rounds. Hey, Nighthawker, not too bad. I am retrieving my modern format cards from the market so that I can pretend I'm playing modern format in Splinterlands because I'm starting to realize that the Untamed and dice packs on their own not quite enough for me to succeed with all splinters. It was a fun experiment along the way for all of 2 days that it lasted, but I think once I add Chaos Legion cards to my collection, it's going to get a lot more interesting. Hope you're doing as well, Nighthawk. I'm trying a bit of a different time slot here because my daily quest recharged earlier. I had nothing to do today during the day, so I thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do a bit of streaming. Have some fun with it. Chill out and do assorted bits and pieces. I think I'm going to end up preferring modern format. Even though it's not like a thing yet, I am trying to sort of plan ahead here and restrict myself to just using those cards so that I can get better at using those particular formations in battle and all that sort of stuff. And then hopefully when modern format does come out, I can use that increased knowledge of the individual card sets to be a better player than what I am at the moment. At least that's what I'm telling myself in my brain. It is going to depend, of course, on me obtaining more Chaos Legion cards. I don't have a great deal of them at high levels yet, but I'm working on that very slowly. So we've got heavy hitters here and up close and personal. I do have my Blue Splinter quest. Now, as you can see, that is not an enormous choice of monsters. Probably not enough to do a quest with. So let's see what I've got in Green Splinter. It's about the same amount of monsters. However, I do have a Flesh Golem available to me. And oh, we don't have any stuns, that's the problem. I wish I could do this filter and instantly see what has stun. But unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. I'm pretty sure life, no. So nothing has a stun. Cool. So I may as well play for my quest then. Let's go Chain Golem. Couple of opportunities. Throw a War Chain. War Chain's too expensive. Never mind. Throw in a poison. Throw a Tortoise and Fighter. And the chicken at the end. And see how this one plays out. Okay, so they've gone with Lorna. It's a whole bunch of sneak. In fact, everything on their team is sneak other than their first position. So that is not going to go very well for me at all. The poison will destroy me here. Okay, good. We missed out on getting poison there. Oh, damn. There's the poison on me. That makes this one unwinnable. Because Chain Golem won't be able to take down the enemy before they themselves run out of health. Okay, next battle. Back to basics. Odd ones out. 14 mana. That's not a great rule set. Particularly the back to basics bit. Oh, goody. My opponent surrendered. Free win. Not gonna lie, that's always fun. 99 mana cap. Heavy hitters. Again with the no stun. I might look at Death Splinter. See if they've got a stun that I can play out. Particularly with it being 99 mana. No, their stun doesn't activate until diamond level cards. Strat. Okay, well, let's go with repair, reach. I miss my corrupted Pegasus. I miss them so much because I was thinking they'd be perfect to fit into this team. But no, they are old school promo card. We'll go with Soulstorm. Just in case they don't bring Mimosa, I'll throw in a Tortoise and Chief. See if we can't keep Bone Golem and Gauledon alive for even longer. Alright, we've got another couple of units down in Stream Raiders, so that's going well. I don't know whether or not we'll win. We've got level 5 monster minions all around the place. I guess we'll see in a little bit. Okay, I am very glad I brought Void. I am sad that I forgot to bring silencers along. But it's not going to help me enough, the Void, against that insane amount of magic damage. And my Enraged Gauledon isn't going to help at all against Genoshanus. And the rest of my team is basically doomed to die at this point. No magic reflect at gold level. Oh, actually, no. No, surely Cornelius can't out-tank this team. I was correct, they cannot, but they almost did. That was pretty nice, but not nice / successful enough. Okay, we've got 14 mana, close range, melee mayhem. That is an interesting combination. I don't think I can win that using Blue Splinter. What about doing it using... No, I'm going to try it with Blue Splinter anyway. We'll go with Lobstradamus up in the front. Albatross. Now what can be nice and supportive? Bit of damage from Grenadier. I guess I'm just going to put fodder in the back line instead. That's exactly what I've done. It would have been really nice to have had Affliction. And there's the enemy's Affliction. So I am unable to heal my Lobstradamus. So they will slowly succumb to poison. My only hope here is actually killing the Flesh Golem, which is not going to happen. Not at that point. So we find ourselves still struggling in Gold 2. But I've deliberately put myself here and reduced my number of cards to introduce a bit of an artificial handicap. Okay, no healing for this one, so that is immediately a nicer sort of draw card for this. I think I'm going to go with Obstradamus again, just because Magic Reflect works so nicely. No, not Affliction. I wanted Silence. Then I'm going to see if I can throw in a whole bunch of Snipe for this one. Okay, so there's double Snipe opportunity there. 6 damage worth. It isn't too bad. Now, does Lobstradamus come with any armor? They do not. So we've got 6 health left. 6 mana, rather. Go with Grenadier. Can we throw in for 3? Let's go with Horny Toad. Put Mantoid at the back. Sniping Narwhal there. That feels like the best order I can put together with that team. and hoping that the snipe can wreak havoc on their back line. Well, there goes their headwinds, so that instantly puts me into extra damage town. Now the thing that sucks for me here is Harklaw has immunity, so I'm not likely to, well, it's impossible to kill them using poison. But Thorns is doing a decent job. Not sure why my opponent would use Pegasus in this game, because it's no healing, but they have. And hey, Killpork, thanks for reactivating your sub there. Appreciate it. It's good to have you around and have your support. Original subscriber, so happy that you're still happy with me. Back to basics and lost legendaries. Alright. We have a person who enjoys playing Mylor. Then they play Earth Splinter. Now it's back to basics, so I don't think they're going to be playing Mylor because it's out. Earth Splinter is also out, so it's either going to be Dragon or Earth. So I am thinking I might go with, let's go with Deep Swimmer on the off chance that they play something with ranged. What is the most health I have available to me? Please tell me that's a filter I can use. It is. Again, it's Lobstradamus up in the front. Now, let's have a look at what we can do magic damage wise. You're going to go at the very back. You seem to be decent value. You can be a mana gap. Now, what can we do in terms of ranged for 9 mana? Ooh. Yes, let's go with War Chang at the very back. That way, when the enemy gets through my entire team, they can have a nice little surprise of War Chang with its melee attacks waiting for them. So they've gone with Daria, and they've got quite a bit of health in their team comp. More health than me, which won't start off well. But they seem to have put their biggest hitters in the front, whereas I've got my biggest hitters towards the rear. That didn't really stop me there. Now, War Chang's not going to have a great time, is he? He did not have a good time, War Chang. That would have been so much better if they had played Auric Stormbringer as well. I would have gotten absolutely destroyed. I'm not feeling too bad about the Splinterlands outlook for 2022. I think that there's going to be a very interesting next 2 weeks when we see the general sale of Chaos Legion start up and more people get their hands on boosters and those cards start to see use in circulation. I think that's going to be a pretty exciting time. I'm definitely keen to see the cards from Chaos Legion be used more and more in combat. I think part of the reason I haven't sort of cracked and gone and bought a whole bunch of credits and opened up all my boosters using potions is I sort of want to wait and see. I want to wait and see whether or not I start getting absolutely destroyed by these new cards, and then I'll have to escalate by opening packs of my own to be able to compete on that level. But I want to try and make it last. I want to try and save it up and see what sort of damage I can do. Just playing along with just untamed dice and modern reward cards, which is sort of my plan at the moment uh, for this. So here I've got to think really carefully because the rule says opportunity. So where do I want my enemy to hit first? I definitely don't want them to hit Tortoise and Chief first. Then again, with Blast, actually, let's just throw a snipe in there at the end. So 7, 12, 12. They're at the same health. 8. Asmir Harpoonist has how much health? 6. So Asmir Harpoonist is where the blast is going to head first. So let's put them at the very back. So we only sacrifice potentially Mantoid and see how that one goes. I just want to check to make sure that I have also removed my Chaos Legion stuff from the rental market. I have. Because I basically only want to rent out my Alpha, Beta, Romo, selected reward cards, and then I just want to keep my my dice set in my hands. I might even like go and investigate what it's going to be damaging wise to potentially max out some of my dice cards that I haven't got maxed out. I'm afraid of those costs, particularly things like a Mylor. That doesn't seem very extraordinarily tenable. Although they have dropped quite a bit actually. They were sitting up at like $57 per card, so that's nice. Hey Squints, thanks for jumping on. Alright, my opponent is all gold foil and all opportunity. So they've thrown in a whole bunch of melee monsters into their team, whereas I've gone for a more traditional sort of lineup on my end. Okay, there's the first fatality. If my guys can potentially keep dodging thanks to blind, it'll be not so bad. I'm pretty happy that I've got someone with dodge at the back now. And I think this might actually go quite well for me. Yes, it is. I don't know why I didn't think of using that dodge more strategically. This sort of just happened by accident here. And once we've got this one done, I'll jump into Stream Raiders and we'll go view that battle. So yeah, I didn't expect that win to come out in that particular fashion, but it did. I'm pretty pleased with that. So Killpox asked a question here. If you don't mind me asking, you mentioned exiting the game earlier before re-entering again. How easy was it for me to sell my entire collection? I'm assuming there was lots of high value maxed out legendaries, gold foils, etc. Okay, so what I had was I had 2 full alpha sets of just regular foil cards. Prior to that, I had slowly consolidated cards, so I gotten rid of some of my gold foils and some of my gold foil legendaries, and then I was starting to build out the entire beta set as well. Didn't end up completing the beta set, and I sold one set of my Alpha Max stuff through like a bulk deal to someone who was looking for a whole set, and then I did the same with the other one. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more out of it. I did give them a pretty significant discount on what the market rates were if they were to go pick up those cards individually. I think it was about a 10 to 15% discount on what the market rates are, which is what you normally see with people buying and selling cards on the Splinterlands Discord. Now, it was obviously a much smaller community at that time, so there was less um, less people willing to give up entire collections at that point. So there was not a lot of trouble that I had in terms of like being able to find a buyer and trust people with that. I think what took me longer was the decision to actually do it, because I was thinking about it on and off for a very long period of time. I think it was probably about 5 months where I was thinking, do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? When I made the decision, and then I sort of tried actually selling them, I think it took me maybe a week and a half. And that was 2 full alpha sets that I had. And there was a couple of beta cards smattered in there. At the time, I also may have had 10% of the Alpha Angel of Light supply as well. But there was another collector competing for the Alpha Angel of Light supply with me. So most of them went to them. Um, so it wasn't too difficult. Um, I don't know what it would be like trying to get rid of my entire collection at this point. I don't want to, because now I don't think I'd ever be able to get back in, if I did. And I do find the game thoroughly fun. The amount of strategic depth that there is not found in a lot of modern games. It reminds me of all those unforgiving games you used to play as a kid, where there was, you know, easy to play, difficult to master sort of mechanics, and I feel like Splinterlands captures that really, really well. Hope that answers your question there, Killpork. Okay, so there's no armor in this one, so I'm just going all the freaking magic. Um, Actually, it would make a lot of sense to throw in some other types of attacks. Already got Albatross in for a heal. Let's throw in... No, that's too expensive. That's only 1 mana left. I don't know why I thought that was 3 mana left. Well, 1 mana, I guess it'll be the Stonefish, and then we'll throw the chicken in. So that will go right at the back. Stonefish can be a stopgap there. And we'll see whether or not I can prevail using this team. Yeah, I think it would be different now because it's not only cards, there's also DEC, there's SPS, there's land, there's totems, there's skins, there's Splinter Talk NFTs. There's so much more depth to not only the game now, but the market, and then the markets around the market, and then the game around the market. Because I've met many Splinterlands players who don't even play the game. They play because they want to try and have fun, buying and selling stuff on the market, and have lots of enjoyment trying to make a profit on trading cards, whether they buy a whole bunch of cards, repackage them as a set, or my brain just went, what else? What else is other things that people do? They might try to corner a particular card, or they might buy a certain card, trade it for other cards, trying to extract value out of that, and come out on top. There's so many mechanics and other ancillary things in this game that can be fun for many people beyond just the actual gameplay. And that's what I really enjoy about this game, is that there is that sort of layered depth to it, and you can make your own games out of other bits and pieces that sit adjacent to the game. All right, we got Holy Protection and Odd Ones out here. So this is a sort of rule set where I'd absolutely love to use lots of things, but I'm going to be very limited in what I can use because of the rule set. find myself using Captain's Ghost a lot more now, without all the other options in Blue Splinter, because the affliction feels really, really valuable. Speaking of afflictions, let's go with a poison. And we'll throw in an albatross to try and keep stuff alive. Now, Serpenabelt is going to get stomped by magic if the enemy brings magic along. That's a problem I'll have to deal with, probably. Why am I bringing albatross if that's going to bring me more than one heal when I've already got Tortoise-in-Chief? I suppose I'm doing that because there is no better option. But I will put Tortoise-in-Chief right at the very back to protect our Grenadier. Okay, we've got Jotun, which bodes really well for the return fire and the summoner selection. However, it may not bode as well for everything else. This, I might actually win this. Provided the blast doesn't get too overwhelming. Look at that return fire. That's outstanding. A couple of lucky dodges there. I think I got this game. I sure do. That was a nice little match there. Now I just need one more for that water quest to complete. Hey, all good, Nighthawk. I was just saying, I find myself using Captain's Ghost a lot more at this point. Now that I've decided, even though Modern Format is not officially released at this point, I'm going to pretend it has been, and I'm going to restrict myself to those the definition of modern cards and see how I fare in battle. Hey Maui, thanks for the raid. Appreciate you. Welcome new viewers. Got Coral Wraith. So we've got Sneak in there. We've got Tortoise Fighter, who's going to be really weak. If my opponent plays Earth and brings out a couple of their high hitting magic damage dealers, I'm going to be quite screwed. But you know what? It is what it is. Little League's not a really enchanting or dominant sort of rule set. You could have played a better team. If I was playing Earth, I would have played a different team. I am afraid of this Goblin Sorcerer. Okay, now hopefully that gets rid of their healer. Oh, good, good, good. I've got this because I can infinitely repair myself. And there it is. There's the win. And I believe that brings me to the conclusion of my daily quest. So I'm just going to double check and see whether or not Twitch is running an ad. It looks like it is. The ad's about to end. So I'm just going to wait for that ad to end, and then we will crack open these reward chests and see what we get. Okay, goody good good. Let's go and let's see what comes out of these reward chests. Be interesting to see what we get. This is number 3 of 2. So I've got 2 more days worth of quest potions left. So hopefully we get some interesting stuff. Currently, that's pretty normal. Pellicle Bandit, Energy Crystals, Gargoyle Lion, a little bit more DC. Pellicle Deceiver, which is one of my favorite cards, because it is indeed a meme. Bit more DC, some more Deceiver, another Alchemy Potion, Gargoyle Lion, and a Pellicle Conjurer. So, all up, pretty average drops there. I'm going to flick those cards across to my alt account. Chaos Legion rewards, because I've already got all the Chaos Legion reward cards maxed out, so any excess ones are pretty pointless living on my main account. I consolidate them onto my alt and rent them out or delegate them to my other accounts as well. So I haven't opened any packs for quite some time. I am 1 potion short on either side of being able to open 10 packs. But I can open up 9. So I think I might open some packs. Got that itch going right now. So I'm going to grab some packs from my alt where I hold them. And see if I can get some cool stuff. I can actually open 2 packs over here, so let's open a couple of packs and see what we get. I haven't done this for ages, but I am keen to get some more Chaos Legion cards into circulation, so let's see what we get. This is 2 rares in the pack. We got a Scabo Hireling, a Lava Spider, Goblin Psychic. There's Venari Spellsmith, and a Celestial Harpy. So better than an average booster because we got 2 rares instead of 1 and 4. But that's okay. Let's open up another. What's in this one? Common. There's a legendary. Common, common, rare. Let's save the legendary to last. Well, you got legendary slot 2 rather, Squints. So common is Kulu Spoon Hunter, Crypt Beetle, Mycelic Morphoid, Mycelic Infantry. Let's see, what is this legendary gonna be? Quix the Devious, cool. Summoner, awesome. You were really close though. It was slot 2, it was right next to it. Okay, so I want to go ahead and send across 9 packs to my main to open. Let's confirm that. Did I just send the packs to myself? I think I did. It is possible to indeed be that foolish. Yes, I did. I sent them to myself instead of to my alt. Instead of to my main. Embarrassing. Okay, let's try that again. I didn't even know you could send packs to yourself. But hey, now I know. Alright, let's jump out of there and jump back into my main account. There they are, the 9 Chaos Legion packs. So 9 by 5 is 45. I'll be left with 4 potions after this. Alright, here we go. So we've got 1 rare. This is a standard pack. Riftwing, Lava Spider, Sunkai Harvester, Flying Squid. What's the rare? Time Mage. Cool. I don't have a lot of those. Bloodbath on the crypto market, you say? That sounds like good news to me. Thank you for the follow there, Crazy Arasu. Just doing a couple of pack openings here. Okay, we got another standard pack. Chaos Agent, Crypt Beetle. I almost called it Crypto Beetle. Disintegrator and Squints reckons a gold foil on that last slot. Unfortunately, not. I wish it was. Gold foil rare would have been nice. So far the alchemy potions have done not a great deal for me. Haven't gotten a gold foil yet. But we got another handful of packs to open. Okay, we've got an epic in this pack. Let's leave the epic to last. Couple of fire cards. No, we want the gold foil to be slot 3. We want the epic to be gold foil. Temporal Master. Cool. I don't think I had one of those yet. Alright, another one. Okay. Standard pack. Let's hope that gold foil is hiding in the rare. Well, there was no gold foil hiding in this pack, so pretty standard. Bit of everything. And a Venari Spellsmith. Alright. 5 packs left. And then that'll leave me with 4 potions. Yeah, I've been holding those potions for quite some time. I've been building them up. Okay, we got 2 rares in this pack. I'm okay with a gold foil for slot 4. It's a rare. It's a Cursed Windiku. Nice. Okay, a Friendle. Got a Summoner out of that one. That's actually a really good pack. 2 rares, and they're 2 sought after rares as well. And the common is really good as well. That's a excellent pack, that one. Okay, another. I've already got the Goblin Psychic maxed out. I went and maxed out a gold foil one when I saw that a gold foil one was cheaper than a standard foil. Hill Giant, Supply Runner, Antoid Platoon, Blinding Reflector, and Arbalest as our rare. So probably an average card pack, but I think Arbalest is one of the better rares. So I'm not going to complain about that. At this point, I need all of them to help build out my deck. Okay, we've got 1 rare. Let's see. Let's save that slot to the very end before we crack the rare. Well, it's 3 of a kind. Can we do a full house with a blue rare? Nope. We got a rare neutral Zenith Archer. Okay, let's go second to last pack. No gold foil yet. I reckon we'll probably get it on a common if we get one. So the rare is in slot 1 today. Silent Charvie, Shadow Snitch, Hardy Stonefish, Riftwing, Life Sapper, regular foil rare. Okay, last pack I'm going to open. Unless I'll double check some of my alt accounts and see if they've got enough potions to open some packs as well. What have we got? Just a single rare and the rest are commons. Okay, let's hope it's a gold foil. Otherwise our potions were worthless. Worthless alchemy potions. But that's why I earned them as opposed to when I bought them. I'm just going to have a look at my alt accounts here. So I've got this tool. So if you've got more than one account, this tool is super useful to track your other accounts. Now, does it show me? I want to know how many potions are on these accounts. Will this view show me on the simplified tracker? Yes, it will. Cool. So let's sort. So I can open up 2 packs there, 2 packs there, 2 packs there. So let's go to my Auto Monster account first and send them a couple of packs. Log in. Still think that's funny that I sent myself packs by accident. Open view. So let's go send to Auto Monster 2 packs. So they get 2. Russell gets 1 pack. They get no packs. They get no packs. The Bearded Smurf gets 1 pack. Ursa gets 2 packs. Sorry, this part takes so long, but it would take even longer if I didn't have access to a tool like this. Splint 3 gets 2 packs as well. Now I have no shame about owning this account. Flesh Golems gets 2. I just want to make sure it's Flesh Golems and not Golem because I always forget. Because my friend Matt owns most of the Flesh Golems in the game. And I went and registered the account called Flesh Golems before he did, just to rub it in. Because it's fun to do things like that to your friends. Splint 2 gets 1 pack. Splint 1 doesn't qualify. My account card burner can open 1 pack. Feels like I'm going to be running out of packs way too soon by doing this. But hey, it's fun to open up packs. Right, who was next? Awarded Answer gets 1. And Frog Cake gets 1. So if you ever encountered any of these other account names in combat, these are my alts, and the majority of them are being run by a bot. So I don't tend to all of them, but they're all running on 100% cards that I own. These alts, and they actually make less money, I think, or less DEC rather, by playing battles than what they would if I just didn't delegate the cards to them and just rented the cards out to other players instead. So I find that pretty interesting that they don't do as well as a human being would. Okay, Chaos Legion pack. Let's go ahead and go to the wrong place. Let's go to the open place. Verify that we do indeed have enough potions. And let's go and see what we get. What's it going to be? 2 rares. So we've got a Hardy Stonefish, Chaos Knight, Blinding Reflector. What's this rare? Cursed Windiku. And this one is Zenith Monk. Not bad, not terrible. And on this account, we'll just jump in here and claim its SPS because it has champion points from days very long gone by. Hey, Crazy Arasu, thanks for jumping on. Welcome to the stream for the first time. I'm trying a new time zone here because normally I play in the evening, my local time. I'm located in Australia, and I've got the next couple of weeks off of work, so I figured, why not? I'll stream in the middle of the day instead. While the lack of sun, because it's a pretty gloomy day out here, perpetuates. That way I can actually spend time with my wife when she gets home from work later. Okay, what is the next account? How to get the Chaos Legion packs. You can go and get them from the in-game store. I'm just shuffling them around between my many alt accounts that I own. Because I've been playing this game since 2018, and even my alt account here has been in the game since 2018. So I've had these other accounts around for ages and forever. Hey, Scotty Fortune, good to see you online. Alright, what are we going to get in this pack? There's a rare, 3 rares. Okay, this is a better than average pack. Mycelic Slipspawn, awesome, Obsidian, and 10-year Striker. That one is pretty freaking good. Okay, so we've done Frog Cake, we've done Water Dancer, Card Burner is the next account I've got to jump into. Okay, Card Burner. Hope if I typed the account name properly. I'm not sure, did I hear Stream Raiders say it was ready? No, not quite yet. 2 more minutes. Okay, so Card Burner has 1 pack to open. Let's see what we get here. These animations will never get old. We've got an epic, a rare, and another rare. Very nice. Let's save that epic to last. Other Mycelic Slipspawn. Venari Spellsmith. Insidious Warlock. Cool. Okay, that's that account done. What's the next one? Earth Dancer didn't qualify. Splinth 2. Splinth 2 is our next account for a pack opening. Okay. I always click on the shop button instead of the open button for some reason. Okay, what are we gonna get? Common, common, rare, common, common. Okay. Lava Spider, Crypt Beetle, Cruel Cephalopod, Scabo Hireling, Scabo Firebolt. Okay, that was a average pack. Now, next account is Flesh Golems. Whoops, wrong browser tab. That was Rising Star. We're not quite ready to go back over there yet. Another couple of minutes for that. Okay, what is Flesh Golems going to get? They obviously can't get Flesh Golems in these packs, but they can get Chaos Legion cards. What are they going to be? Common, common, common. Rare in the first slot. Lava Spider, Carrion Shade, Cruel Cephalopod, Chaos Knight, Soul Strangler. Okay, that's that one done. Let's jump over quickly to Stream Raiders now and put down the buff and get going on the battle. And we'll recommence the pack openings. Doesn't look to be going too badly, but that enemy count isn't going down as quickly as I potentially like. I think my warrior might be able to tank them all. It's my warrior versus the world. Don't think they've got enough health. Not quite. Nah, almost. It was super close, but we didn't get there. But we can try again, and we certainly will, with a retry token. So let's jump on in and throw down some Stream Raider units. I think I might go with a vampire this time around. If any of you guys have vampires, let's try and create an immortal army together. Are they in here? Nope, they are not in here as an option for battle planning. But if we can throw down as many vampires as we've got, that could be good fun. Okay, back on over to Splinterlands. Let's open up this next pack. See what we get. And again, that animation's never going to get old. So, same layout. The rare in the first slot. Chaos Knight. Another 10-year striker. Okay, that's that account done. We now move over to Splint 3. Okay, they've got 2 packs to open. And again, I clicked on the shop instead of clicking on the open tab. What's it gonna be? I haven't gotten 1 gold foil yet. Okay, rare is in the last slot. Goblin Psychic, Blinding Reflector, Scout, Chemist. What's the rare? Scabo Firebolt. So that was a bog standard issue pack. Nothing extraordinary, pretty normal, and overwhelmingly more packs than not are going to be normal. That's statistics, right? This one is another normal pack with a flying squid. There's a gold foil. Slot 2. Radiated Brute, Carrion Shade, Banari Scout, and the rare is a Portal Spinner. So it took us, I think I had 1782 packs, so I'll do the maths in a moment on how many packs it had to be. Hey Bakoni, yeah, I decided to jump on nice and early. I had not a lot of stuff to do around the house today. I was so bored, I went for a drive earlier, came back, saw that my daily quest was off its cooldown, so I thought, I'm just going to do my stream early. And I haven't regretted that. Now, I've just finished the production lesson in Rising Star. I am going to use a coffee cup, get my energy back up a little bit more. jump on over and do a thing. That's only 20% energy. I shouldn't have used the coffee, but hey, we're going to go over and give ourselves 2 more ego to balance that ego bar out even more. And nearly back to having more skill than ego and fans. So that'll be fun. Okay, that account is done. Next one on the list is Ursa. So this one's actually my wife's account, which doesn't get played by her because she didn't find the game all that interesting. Okay, let's open up and see whether or not the fact that I'm opening these on my wife's account gives me any psychological or otherwise advantage to the quality of the drops. I don't think it will. No, it is. She used to blog on the Peaked blockchain. Well, it was Steam at the time. But yeah, she blogged for a little bit, and then she ended up getting bored of it. Okay, what is next? We've got just a single rare. Oh no, we got 2 rares. How did I miss that? One of them was a life sapper. The other one was my Silic Infantry. I was going too fast. So that was a better than average draw there, which is not to be scoffed at. And there's very little SPS to claim on this account, clearly. Because it never made it to Champion League when it had champion level cards on it back in the day. Okay, that's that account done. Next one is the Bearded Smurf. Yep. If I could type. There is the Chaos Legion pack. Again, I clicked on the shop instead of clicking on open. Alright, what do we got? Rare, common, 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 common. Riftwing. Another gold foil radiated brute. That's the second one. Mycelic Morphoid, Carrion Shade, General Sloan. That is not a bad pack. Gold foil and a summoner. Cool. Okay, is there any other accounts that I sent packs to? Yes, Russell and Auto Monster. So let's do that. Russell. Open up this one. What are we gonna get? Okay, there's a rare in slot 3. Nice little Stitch Leech. I really like Riftwing. Cool, a Celestial Harpy. I also love Creatures with Opportunity, so I'm not mad to get more of those. Okay, let's log out of that one and log into Auto Monster, which is the last account that I've got potions on to open up packs. Okay, here we go. What will it be? What will it be? 4 commons and a rare in the last spot. Thank you for the follow there, Kai7A? Kai78? You can correct me in a few minutes. My Silic Infantry was the card there. Alright, last pack to open. What are we gonna get? Oh, there's a legendary. A legendary in slot 2. Hardy Stonefish, Hill Giant, Shadow Snitch, Supply Runner. What's the legendary gonna be? Here we go. Torrent Fiend. Cool. Can't remember if I've got one of those yet. But that was a nice final card for those pack openings. So if I refresh this page, I think we will see that I don't have enough potions on any account to open up any more packs. It's either 4 or less than 5 or no multiples of 5 across both gold or legendary potions, and I've only got 2 quest potions left on my main account, which makes me a little bit sad because my daily rewards are going to seem like they are far less. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly open up a RDP session to log into my server to run a script to bring all those cards across to my main account. Bear with me while I do that on my other monitor. I'm just going to log into the account in question. There we go. So don't play Guild Brawls on that account. Execute the script there, and we should see a whole bunch of transfers land on this account. There we go. Here they come. So we can now review what we got from those pack openings. There may be a couple of reward cards in this as well, but it should overwhelmingly be the cards that we opened just before. So that wasn't too bad. That was the Torrent Fiend. That was the last account in the list that opened that. A couple of Carrion Shades. That one is very death heavy in terms of the cards that it got in the packs. Russell got us a Riftwing, a Scout, a Stitch Leech, a Harpy, and a Hireling. Water Dancer got us a Misselect Slipspawn, Radiated Scorcher, a Chemist, 10-Year Striker, and an Obsidian card. The Bearded Smurf got us a Carrion Shade, a Riftwing, a Silic Morphoid, a General Sloan, and a Gold Foil Radiated Brute. My other account here got me a Crypt Beetle, Cetropod, Lava Spider, Firebolt, and a Hireling. Let's clear these other notifications so we can see the other ones come through. Yeah, we got a Deceiver, so that was one of the reward cards that was sitting on that account. Carrion Shade, a Scout, another Scout, a Goblin Psychic, a Flying Squid, a Chemist, Firebolt, Blinding Reflector, Portal Spinner, and another Gold Foil Radiated Brute. Thank you for the follow there, Kill UA. And then Card Burner got us the only epic, the Insidious Warlock, and my Silic Slipspawn, an Antwoord Platoon, Chaos Agent, and a Spellsmith. So what I'm just going to quickly do is there's a couple of accounts that are covered by my script. So I'm going to jump into those ones manually and just transfer across the cards that they've got. So they earned a Wavesmith at some point in combat, but that's what I got from that account. So let's transfer that across to Holozaps. And then finally, it will be the other account. The quotation marks that Bakuani used earlier, my wife's account, which is in fact my wife's account. We want to look at owned cards. They've collected quite a few reward cards over the last couple of days, and I just haven't transferred them across. We're going to do that now. And then once I've got them all in one place, we can go have a look at how my Chaos Legion set is starting to fare. So let's go have a look at it in grid view. And not Chaos Legion rewards. We just want to look at Chaos Legion. So I've got my single gold foil Dr. Blight from the pre-sale, and then the other random ones that dropped. They're doing stuff on each of my alt accounts. Then we've got not enough to get you up to another level. Not enough to get you up to another level, or do we? Is it 14 for level 3? Not enough to get it up to a reasonable level. Shadow Snitch, I believe it's 30, yep. Got a couple of Crypt Beetles. Silent Shavi again, not enough to sort of really level them up. I've already leveled up that as high as I can go. Same with the Stalker, Windaku, Magi Necrosis, just a single BCX. Insidious Warlock. I've actually got 3 of them. I didn't realize I had 3 of them. Weeding Warrior. Fenari Knifer, I've got quite a few of, 16. Feels like quite a few because now it's like, hey, look, new Splinter. And then it's like, oh no, hang on a minute. It isn't really all that many. Goblin Psychic, we've got 23 of them. Not enough to level up. Get a second one up to level 3 yet. What about Grund? No, I need one more to get them up to level 2. But many more to get them up to level 20. 20 BCX. Which is where they get trample and where they start to become interesting. Thank you for the reminder to have a drink. My drink is coming out of a wine bottle filled with water. It's not weird. It's what I do all the time. Okay, thank you for that reminder, Crazy Arasu. What else do I have here? I think I've got enough to level up Deep Lurker, Metal Eye Guardian, but they will not be useful for a little while yet. So I will have to wait and obtain some more, because once they get repair, they'll be super duper useful. They're not all that useful at this particular point. Sorry, my phone was ringing. Just checking because it was my mother. Should be alright. I'll call her back after the stream. What have we got? Where was I actually? Demon Shark, River Nymph. Yes, the Torrent Fiend. That is one that I think I'm going to send across if I don't have it on my main account. Because a 0 mana card is always going to be useful. Why did I click on the market? Wanted to go look at my collection. Chaos Legion, Legendary. Right. I've already got a Torrent Fiend on there. So that is going to contribute to it getting to a higher level. those 2 radiated brutes that we got. And an excess stitch leech because I've maxed out a gold foil stitch leech. Don't think there's going to be enough to level up any other cards from what I got there though. And what else is interesting in this set? I did get another Quicks the Devious in that as well. So there's 2. So need a couple more of them, or 9 more of them to max them out. That'll slowly happen. But yeah, Chaos Legion, it's going to be a very, very slow build to max those out. And I clicked on the wrong thing there. So we got 3 gold foils, 2 legendaries. And how many packs did I open? It started with, I think it was 1780. So 1780 takes 1757. It's 23 packs to get that, which is probably a little bit better than average. So I am not going to complain about that. I am going to take a quick break here, and I'll be back with you guys in just a few moments. I'm just going to get back in touch with my mother and see what she wants. And I'll be back very soon. Thanks for your patience, and to my regular viewers, I apologize for what you're about to witness in my break. For those of you who have seen it before, enjoy. I pressed the wrong button on my stream deck. That was very anticlimactic.
Holosaur is taking a short break. He will be back soon. Thanks for holding. Your viewing experience is important to Holosaur. Please be patient, and he'll be back with you shortly. He might be maintaining his beard, or on a bio break. He might be getting water. He might be lost in the forest. Where do you think he is? He's been gone for a while, and this voiceover might not loop elegantly. Just a few more moments and you'll be back at the start of this message loop, and Holosaur will surely be back soon. Meanwhile, somehow, you've progressed in the queue. All our agents are busy at the moment, but you only want Holosaur to. Holosaur is taking a short break. He will be back soon. Thanks for holding. Your viewing experience is important to Holosaur. Please be patient, and he'll be back with you shortly. He might be maintaining his beard, or on a bio break. He might be getting water. He might be lost in the forest. Where do you think he is? He's been gone for a while, and this voiceover might not loop elegantly. Just a few more moments and you'll be back at the start of this message loop, and Holosaur will surely be back soon. Meanwhile, somehow, you've progressed in the queue. All our agents are busy at the moment, but you only want Holosaur to. Holosaur is taking a short break. He will be back soon. Thanks for holding. Your viewing experience is important to Holosaur. Please be patient, and he'll be back with you shortly. He might be maintaining his beard, or on a bio break. He might be getting water. He might be lost in the forest.
Okay, and now I am back. Sorry that didn't take very long. I tried to get that over and done with as quickly as I could. So that's everything done in terms of packs and stuff. Now I've got 1757 packs. So if I throw that quickly into a calculator, multiply that by 5, that's going to be a lot of potions that I'm going to need to open those up. And if I'm earning like 2 or 3 potions a day, how many days is that going to take me to actually no, it's going to be multiply that by 2 to figure out how many potions I'm going to need. If I'm getting like 3 potions a day, it's going to take me like how many years? 16 years to open up all those packs. So, you know, I'm probably going to be playing like Silver League for Chaos Legion at this point. Because I don't want to spend any money on potions. I want to earn them and go slowly. Unless, of course, like I said, these packs disappear super rapidly, and then I need to open them to be able to remain competitive. But we've got just the one more airdrop remaining in 2.5 hours time for vouchers that are boosted. And I think after that airdrop, give it 24 hours, I think we'll see this progress bar move very significantly to the right. Don't know if we'll get to the general sale immediately, but if we have a look on Peak Monsters and look at the top hodlers, and we compare credits to vouchers, which was an exercise I did the other day, and I might redo it again today. I was going to download these as CSVs, and then we're going to do a little bit of a join, see whether or not any of our top voucher holders and top credit holders line up, so we can project how many of those largest. Yes. So that I use for various bits and pieces. But the reality is I use this software in my day job. So I know it a lot better than I know Excel. I'm just gonna go and grab the two files that I just downloaded, those CSVs. Configure these up. So one of them is the vouchers in this CSV reader. The other one is going to be the credits. So let's just make sure in this file table. So that is the voucher balances. This one here is the credit balances. I believe I'm then renaming that column. Yep, to say number of vouchers. Then I'm doing a join based on the usernames. So we've got the username, how many vouchers they've got, and how many credits they've got if they appear in the top 200. So we can see that gain credits appears in that list, where Goent appears in that list as well. Queen of Monsters is also a match. Aziricon is a match. MD Hazen looks like they are going to load up on some packs as well. The World Chain, Aussie Ninja, looks like they're gearing up for a decent pack purchase as well. Mark Hoare, this person, I can't read that many rows. Steam at Romney, Redundancy 420, oh no, 4040. I could swear I played like Redundancy 420. It might be one of their alts, or it could just be a coincidence. Nicole ST matches in that top 200. Shnamo, Wolfgangler, War Games. I'm like not recognizing a lot of these names, to be very honest with you guys. Yeah, this is the top 200 holders of vouchers and credits matched together. And then what I've done here is I've done some additional calculations. So if I sort by prediction here, so Shinamo has more credits than they do vouchers. Same thing with Wolfgangler, War Games and Decoration. So this is the top 200 list. So if I sort that descending, we can see the output of that. So if I jump back to my peak monsters output here, like basically just grabbed the 200 list here of the top 200 credit holders, the top 200 voucher holders, and then essentially done a VLOOKUP in a elaborate manner using this analytics software. Just using a join. If you're familiar with SQL, it's basically an inner join on the username to bring the data in from the two different tables. And what I might do is, if a player doesn't appear in the top 200 and have both vouchers and credits in the top 200, then I'm going to exclude them from the list. So I'm just going to do a quick little thing here. Missing value, and that's going to come out on the end of the joiner. Actually, no. What I'm going to do is there's many ways to do stuff in this software. Do we have a possible number of vouchers that could be bought up immediately during the second phase or general sale? Yes, that is also on Peak Monsters. So if you scroll up to the top, you can see the total balance of vouchers is 1.3 million vouchers in circulation. So you could posit that there are more than enough vouchers currently in circulation to hit that 3 million mark right now. Now, that would require cooperation from every single player in Splinterlands, because let's not forget that there are multiple fractional voucher holders out there, and it's unlikely that they would all consolidate their vouchers into a complete whole voucher in order to be able to purchase a pack. But it is possible that the pre-sale could end if every player used their vouchers. Now, it's highly unlikely that that will happen, and that's across the entire player base. Oh, right, packs between the top guys with credits like ready to roll. Gotcha. So if I jump back into here, I'll be able to do that analysis. I need to throw in a thing called a rule engine here, because what I want to do is if what do I want to do? I want to exclude the player from one of the tables just so we don't get repetition of names. Let's have a look at what that output looks like. Okay, so if one of the values is missing, so basically we want a complete list of these things. So I'm going to do a sort. It's going to be the easier way to visualize this. See you later, Squints. Thanks for jumping on. So I want to sort by vouchers descending. Then we're going to sort by credits descending. And should people have a equal number, okay, so we have actually never mind me, I have a formula that I made for this. Credits divided by 4,000. Now I'm going to remove any missing value rows here. Pack capital available, as I called it. Missing value here. Configure. So if pack capital value is missing, remove the row. Remove the row. There's remove the row. Okay, so we've got this group of players. So in this top 200 of top 200. That is the total number of packs we have available right now with credits ready to go. So it is 461, 4850, 301, 2018, 690, 23, 73, 11, 225, 1972, 1443, 375, 1735, 1710, 6000, 2500, 2078, and 1250. So in the top 200 of combined voucher and credit holders, there's 30,000 packs that are ready to be purchased. Basically, does the player have enough vouchers and do they have enough credits combined? Given those two variables, how many packs could be purchased right now on the market out of that cohort of top 200 players, of which we're looking at only a small sample of, what's that, maybe 15 rows of data. So you could potentially extrapolate that out and smooth it across the top 200. So I'm going to bring up another calculator window here. And apologies if I'm being like too elaborate here. And let's say the top 200, that's the wrong thing. 200 divided by 15, that's another 13 times that. So if we multiplied that by 13, given the sample size we've got, it's potentially 400,000 packs, but I'd anticipate that the top 200 have significantly more. I'd say they probably have 2/3, maybe more. So let's say that the rest of the top 200 have half of what this sample of 15 have. We'd be looking at around 200,000 packs that could potentially sell. That's an assumption, of course, but we'd have to do more modeling on that. And unfortunately, the Splinterlands APIs only return like 200 results. If you ask the game, hey, who has the most SPS? Who has the most vouchers? Who's got the most packs? Who's got the most potions, credits, whatever? Those API endpoints are limited at 200 results. So you can't look at the depth beyond that at this point. The data is all there. You'd have to scrape the blockchain to get the rest of it. But that sounds like effort. Effort that I don't feel like is worth it when we can just wait a couple of days and see what happens. There's so much forecasting and analytics you can do, but the reality is the real world behaves very differently from how a mathematical model may unfold. So that can be fun. The other variable as well is that people are potentially holding those vouchers and haven't yet purchased credits because they're holding their value as DEC or SPS in order to obtain additional airdrops, or have it sitting in a liquidity pool, or whatever it is that they're doing with those funds. Their business. Yeah, you could track it if you went along on the blockchain and then branched out to the individual BSC addresses or whatever. But again, that's so much effort. But yeah, I do like stats. My day job is a lot of data analysis and like forecasting, customer sentiment analysis, and all that sort of thing. So I do know my way around a spreadsheet, but I hate using Excel because Excel is so limiting compared to sort of more data sciencey platforms like this GNOME Analytics platform, which is open source, by the way. So if you want to get into like data science or analytics and extraction, and you don't want to sit there and learn SQL or Python or are, Nime is a good gateway drug to that sort of stuff if you have an interest in that. I wrote a tutorial on my Peaked blog about how you can use Nime to poll the Splinterlands API and like investigate collection size and that sort of thing. I will grab a link for that in a moment. Let me switch back over to a browser window here. And I believe I've spammed it in the past on my stream. I'm just gonna grab a link to my blog here, bear with me. No, I'm not. Yeah, it would help if I could type. It's my one weakness. I'm gonna have to scroll pretty far back on my Peaked blog here to get to that post. Can't remember when I did it. It should be a massive Splinterlands logo. I should see it. I think it's under my all posts, so I'm gonna have to stream through like a million stream replays. So I did it maybe 2 or 3 months ago, this post now. It's before I started doing my daily streams. It was well before I started doing my daily streams. Here it is. It was back in May. Wow, that feels like it was not that long ago. And this is all transferable to the Chaos Legion set as well. So I outline how to use the software, how to call the Splinterlands API, how to decrypt the JSON into its constituent parts and get it into a table, and then different analytical exercises you can then do on that data. And I am no absolute professional when it comes to analytics and that sort of thing. I have lots and lots and lots still to learn, but data is such a powerful thing. And when you apply it to Splinterlands, data is an even more powerful thing. But yeah, that's the other side of my brain that plays Splinterlands. There's many facets to what lives behind this beard. But I think that's all I'm going to have time for today. I've been going for just shy of 2 hours. I'm going to spend the rest of the afternoon, probably go outside and sit in the backyard and enjoy some sun, because the sun hasn't shown its face here for a couple of days. So thank you all for joining me. Before I depart though, we are going to raid someone else who is streaming Splinterlands, so we're going to go have a look and see who is online and who's doing the Splinterlands stuff. And I'm going to probably pick the person who's got the least amount of viewers, and we're going to go visit them. So we have, who do we have? We've got a user called GM Hex that I don't know if they're actually streaming Splinterlands or whether they're just got their stream category set as Splinterlands. I'm going to go investigate before we raid them. It doesn't look like it is Splinterlands, so we're not going to raid them. They've also been streaming for 28 hours. Doesn't look like a real human at this point. Looks like a thing. So we're gonna raid Postapoc Gamer because they have 6 viewers and they look like they are doing a combination of Splinterlands and marbles. So that should be fun for you guys. Let me jump in and do this here. Thank you so much for your company, and I'll catch you guys again tomorrow. Thanks for your time. Have a good one.